All right. I'm all the way over here today. So this is coming out. This is coming out on the 2nd of the 7th, right? Another roster leak, which looks very much like one I've covered before, by Anonymous, obviously. Now, this is what he says. He goes, "I know this because I have connections to the marketing team of MK1. I was the person who leaked Lee May on Reddit last month." Now, we don't have confirmation of Lee May yet, so we can't really sort of verify it. But anyway, let's go through this. So he reckons for main roster, we're going to have Havoc, Reiko, Natara, Lee May, Ashra. That's already great. That's already a great start. Sub-Zero, Scorpion, Smoke, Reptile, Liu Kang, Kung Lao, Raiden, Shang Tsung, Katana, Melina, Tanya, Sindel, Johnny Cage, Kenshi. I'm not saying his name. What a useless character Garrus is. Right, Rain, a Dragon Warrior, Shao. Oh. Baraka, Jade, and Sonya. So, okay, so, all right, I'm just trying to, all right. We'll continue on and I'll come back to it. He goes, "I know this because they have connections, blah, blah, blah. The leaked Kombat Pack 1 is 100% correct. We'll be getting Ermac, Quan Chi, Peacemaker, Homelander, Omni-Man. Those three, you can drop a mountain on. I don't give a crap about guest characters. If you care about guest characters, then and Takeda. Man, I want a guest character. I hope to have the Scream guy or Chucky or shut up. Man. These people that want guest characters are about as damp as an 80-year-old's bladder panties. You know, like, there is no appeal for me. I don't want them. I never like guest characters in any game, whether it be Mortal Kombat or Street Fighter. Actually, just Street Fighter Doom, sort of. Tekken did it with stupid Negan, and the Final Fantasy character from 15, Noctis. Didn't like it. I don't like him. I just don't. You put in a guest character, you immediately take out a main character from the series. It's as simple as that. And unless you're going to have every main character and then add guest characters, then we'll have a conversation. Now, Takeda apparently is not the one from Mortal Kombat 10. He is the Hanzo Hasashi in this timeline. Kuai Liang is now Scorpion, and Hanzo is the one who originally founded the Shirai Ryu. So the Combat Kid is now the Combat Grandpa. Now, don't get me wrong. I just want to be clear. The only Combat Kid character I cared about was Takeda. A, because he was part of the Shirai Ryu. And B, his weapons are badass. Right? So it's absolutely badass. It's like taking like Ivy out of Soul Calibur and put it on steroids. Amazing. I loved it. It was kind of like, it was such a, you know what's interesting though, is what I loved about it the most is that because it was kind of leaning into the same sort of like weapon play that Scorpion has with his, I don't know why I said it like that, Scorpion has with his, you know, his kunai, right? It was kind of like this, you know, I don't know, I can't, it's sort of, yeah, anyway, you know what I'm saying, right? You get it. You get it. In addition to this, I've heard a rough draft of what Kombat Pack 2 will contain. Noob Saibot, Kano, Serena. Just stay right there. I did that all in real time. I'm not editing this shit. Serena. You're not going to find that on another channel for fighting games, are you? Doomslayer, Harley Quinn and Deathstroke. Man, just this obsession with DC characters, man, just get over it. Like, seriously, no one cares about them. Right? 5 cameos, including Rain, Draman, Bo Raicho, Moloch, and Su Hao. So, apparently, he also said his last post got taken down. Believe what you want. I'll see you next week after the story trailer that reveals Rain, Tanya, Li Mei, and Reiko is shown. Now, I got a whole roll for Serena, baby. Right. Now, this all right, so my theory about proving that cameo characters can be made playable and then vice versa. Okay? So if we're taking this as gospel, that proves it. 100%. And like I've said all the way in the beginning, if they want to go down this cameo road crap, then I won't mind if by the end of the life cycle of the game, we get every character that's main as cameo. I don't care then, right? There might be some exceptions I'm willing to ignore, like, say, Motaro. Maybe, right? Like a boss character or a sub-boss character. Okay? But okay, so like this is just crap. I mean, like, this is just, you know, just taking. He's a combat kid. He's younger than Scorpion. Although that's right, because Liu Kang can race swap. He hasn't gender swapped yet. You know, haven't got Nightwolf yet. Can't wait for that shit show. Right. So now is it now? Let me going back because it says, oh, he is the Hanzo Hasashi in this timeline. So does that mean he becomes the Scorpion? That doesn't make sense because what? Kombat Pack 1. So look, if this is real, there's a lot of, you know, like there's a lot of, again, apart from the crappy fighting engine, the no doubt woeful storytelling. A lot of the reasons I'll be picking the game up to play it is because the cast of characters will be in there that I cannot wait to use. Like Scorpion, Havoc, Reiko, Nitara, Lee Mei, Ashra, Smoke, Reptile, Katana, Garrus. Why the hell is that absolute pleb in this? Like, seriously. Right? And Dragon Warrior Shao. Are they going to call him that? Just call him Shao. Shao, how, now, brown cow. Right? And then, to add in, so I think we're getting all the ninjas back. Right? All the ninjas? Is that correct? I'm glad, again, if this is all true, we're on a massive salt shaker here, right? But, yeah, if this ends up being it, man, right? So we'll have all the ninjas, won't we? We'll have Scorpion, Sub-Zero, Smoke, because there's 7 ninjas, not including Chameleon. Scorpion, Sub-Zero, Reptile, I'm not looking either, and I'm not looking here. Scorpion, Sub-Zero, Reptile, Rain, Noob. Maybe it's 6. I'm thinking of like the trilogy thing, right? Maybe it isn't. Oh, Ermac, yeah, never mind. Yeah, no, it is 7. I was right. Anyway, shut up, I'm bald and it's late. So, and then now going further into Kombat Pack 2. Yeah, so if this all works out, but you know what I mean? Like we've got, if this is true, then we have 6 guest characters. Yeah. 6 guest characters that could have been Mortal Kombat slots. Just so we know. We could have had Draman, Bairai Cho, and whatever the other cameos were for the Kombat Pack 1 that got leaked. Right? If this is true, amazing roster. It's the best roster that I've seen, apart from that Garrus idiot, since Mortal Kombat 9. And I will be happy with that. Like 100%. 99% except for Garrus, right? If the combat packs end up being true, right? Second roll, baby. Right? Do you have anyone? I'm a fellow goth, like... Now, I just want to follow this up because this is kind of funny, right? So somebody makes this post, right? So this dude goes, yeah, more dial combo ball S, no run button, abysmal dashes. Yes, that's true. Story is just going to have everything play out the same way again for the 3rd effing time, judging by the bios. No sign of conquest mode yet. Admittedly, we don't know yet. Like apparently they got some fandangle, whatever. Right, and if they've taken the idea of the crypt in MK11 and made it full story mode, okay, that could be kind of good. Cameos look to be useful only for combos and nothing in neutral. Fatal Blow is back. Yeah, Fatal Blow is still tied to health. Yeah, only thing going for the game is that it has combos. Haven't I been saying this? Couldn't even commit to a parry system, just an up block that will end up being underutilized. Could this game be any more dead on arrival? How are people excited for this S? So, yeah, I mean, like... I don't know, man. What do you guys reckon? That's a great roster. If that roster's true, that's a great roster, except for Garrus. Maybe we can mod him out on PC. Put in Jax. Kai. Right? Now, as far as guest characters go... The only one that, like, you know, like this, how do I put this? Let's talk about guest characters. The only one that was actually decent out of all the MK games in recent memory was probably Spawn. Spawn's probably the only one that fits with the narrative of a Mortal Kombat universe. Do you understand what I'm saying? Doomslayer is probably the only one that would fit in that as well. Right? Probably the only one that would do that. You know Draman. You know one of Draman's moves. He's going to have that corkscrew club hit. Right? And Bai Rai Cho's going to come out and, you know, drunk too much. Su Hao, he's going to run out and do like a chest laser and stuff like that. But that's what I was saying. Didn't I say this whole time? Didn't I say this whole time? Right? That they will be able to take a cameo character and make them fully playable. If this roster's true. If it's true, then, then there we go. Right? If it's true. I like Quan Chi, you know, fellow bald man. Do like him. This does, it really reeks of deception, which is, and I don't mean that like they're being bad, although it's Warner Brothers, it's going to be a like monetized piece of garbage. But like, as in like MK Deception. MK Deception's roster was pretty much 99% perfect. I just wish they had Reptile and didn't tie Noob and Smoke together. Right? This is great. This is really, really good. And again, I go back to previous videos that I've done talking about John Tobias. Is this a massive influence here? You know, in regards to, no, we need to have these sorts of characters. Obviously, there's no Kombat Kids apart from Takeda. So I don't know what they're going to do with that. You know, they're saying, oh, Takeda is not the one from MKX. He's the Hanzo Hasashi. So, I don't know. Is he going to be called Hanzo? Is he going to be called Takeda? I wonder what Takeda means in Japanese, actually. I wonder if it actually has a meaning. Like, you know, this is obviously going back to John Tobias's scrapped ideas. So, yeah, I'm starting to wonder if this is really, you know, all on board. And then just to finalize, he goes, like, last post got taken down. I'll see you next week after the story trailer that reveals Rain, Tanya, Lee Mei, and Reiko is shown. Now, I saw one comment, and I really hope they don't do this, that they hope that they don't make Reiko like the MK 2021 movie. Like 2 brain cell Reiko. I don't want that. Reiko's a general in Shao Kahn's army. I would not be surprised. I've talked about this before. I know it's going on a long video, but you love it. I've got toilet paper. Serena, baby. I would not be surprised if, like, you know, Melina she's kind of like a central figure, right? And so she becomes like, she's getting worse and worse, becoming more and more tyrannical. And Shao actually becomes like the good guy, teaming up with Katana, and he might have a right-hand man, which is Reiko, and that's what they do. This could be a complete flip on its head, where Liu Kang ends up becoming evil, you know, or becomes the Dragon King, and because he becomes the Dragon King, or something becomes the Dragon King, right? Then the Edenians rise, or Outworld rises. Like, who knows, man? Like, this is. I am curious now. Like, I am very curious about what they're going to do, and I really hope it's intricate and not just some, like, you know, CW TV network show where it's like, you know, whatever, right? Even the cat's upset. So, anyway, guys, I'll leave it there. Let me know what you think, and yeah, catch you next time. See ya.